Howdy, I'm Mushy, and you're you. Hello, you. And we're here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting for Figure It Out Friday. So let's unveil the next section of our mystery canvas. These two sections down here at the bottom, this is where we are going to be working. So let's dive in and we'll see if we can figure it out. All right, you guys. So my tools of the trade today are going to be these crafty corner papers. And I like to do bigger sections, so I'm going to pull off 2 here. Also, you may have noticed from last time, I did pull 310 squares from another Rokari kit and plugged them in and filled in the black spaces of the sections over here while we await the replacement drills. And I'll just take those replacements and put them in the Rokari kit that I took these out of. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's fine. Just know that I just am swapping Rokari drill for Rokari drill. So that's all the kind of important stuff about that. I'm going to be using our pink and black ephemera 3D Deep 6 tray. I'm going to be using TTT After Dark, a little trinket tray here. I've got my Flower Designs pens, complete with some Temu multi-placing metal tips that I'm testing, as well as my favorite tips of life from Diamond Shop on Etsy, 3D printed curved multi-placing tips here. If we need to, we'll be using our TTT After Dark tweezers, custom, and Zodiac Shadow Straightener if we need it. And I will be using just some random sample nuggets that I've collected of alien putty, various flavors of that. So yeah, I think that's all the tools of the trade. I do have my Dr. Pepper Zero, also like arguably one of the most important tools of today's endeavor, and I do have some coffee that the mister made me. And yeah, I think with that we're ready to go. I'm kitted up in this Elizabeth Ward style Classify system here, right here. And yeah, we're ready to dive into this. All right, so I am not intentionally being cheaty McCheaters and pants or anything like that, but I do need to take a moment. I'm gonna try not to, I mean, if you're gonna peek, I'll peek, but I'm not trying to spoil or anything. I am just needing to realign my release papers so that they're like right on the line. It helps me when not using rulers. It does help me to keep my line straight. It looks straight through there. And then this one, oh my gosh, I'm shedding. We got my hair, Percy's hair, we got sweater hair. Yee. Yeah, let me just straighten these out. So while I'm doing the straightening out my lines here, my borders, I would like to remind you guys, in case you didn't get to see the first one, or maybe I glossed over it too quick, or you were busy and didn't hear it. I fear that some people see that I'm doing a mystery kit and are afraid to watch because they might be afraid that it's gonna spoil her. Like, oh no, bad Mushy. You know, we don't spoil mystery kits up in here. Spoiler warning. I don't want to be spoiled. I want to remind you that with Rokari mystery kits, which is what this is, it's a Rokari mystery kit, you can't be spoiled. You cannot be spoilered. I mean, potentially you could be, but it would be one of the situations where you were like, I saw, you know, Mushy or whoever doing one of your mystery kits on their channel, or I saw them post it somewhere. Ow, ow. Pardon me while I cry like a little baby about reaching over like that. My shoulder still hurts, sorry. but it would be one of those things where you're like, I saw her do this canvas and I really want that canvas. I mean, then the mystery's already been spoiled because you've seen it. But in terms of spoiling a mystery kit, Rokari's kits can't really be spoiled because she makes them tailored to you. She asks you some questions to get a feel for what kind of things you like and makes you your own individualized mystery kit. So it's not like she has 50 of these sitting on a shelf somewhere and you order mystery number 101, you know, and you'll get this image and it's already, you know, this is tailored to you, the orderer. So this is for me. This is my mystery kit. None of you should have it unless you specifically requested it from her. So I'm not spoiling any surprises for anyone. This is not spoiling anything for anyone. This is a unique mystery kit experience in that way. It's not like other companies that have mystery kit and fantasy number 35 or whatever, and it's they sell hundreds of the exact same mystery kit and you have to be careful not to spoiler it for everybody else. It's not one of those situations. This is mine and only mine, unless, like I said, you request this specific painting. And even then, I'm not sure how her process works. I don't know if it's still available, if she would still have it, if you could still get it. I don't know. Something you'd have to ask Rokari Eve. But what I do know is that no one else, to my knowledge, has this diamond painting. And so this isn't spoiling anything for anyone. So please, if you're like anti-spoiler, do not be afraid to watch this and come figure it out with us on Fridays, because this is spoiler free. Spoiler free. Even though you're watching it come together and say you're going to order a mystery kit from Rokari, you're not going to get this one unless you ask for it. You know, specifically, I want the kit Mushy showed on her channel. You're not going to get this one. So it's not spoiling it for you or anyone else. Okay? Feel safe watching, my friends. That's the nutshell. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, let's go. Let's get into this. Let's start with good old, I'm sorry, I'm going to be reaching across frame. I can't, guys, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I can't avoid it. Most of you know by now because I'm a whiny little baby. My shoulder hurts. My left shoulder hurts and has a limited range of motion. And so I can't just reach over there with my left hand and grab these as I need them. I have no choice, and I don't have room over here to put the kit. So I really have no choice but to, well, I might, let's rearrange. I was gonna say I have no choice but to reach across frame, but maybe, let's see if I can somehow magically create room. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Got things rearranged here. So maybe now I don't have to reach across frame so much for you guys and, you know, distract and block and all that stuff with my good arm. So, yeah, how is everybody doing? We just kicked off the pink and black. I will forewarn you, there will probably be a pause break relatively soon. Daughter misjudged, quite fabulously misjudged her timing today. She works at 2 and she had some errands to run before work, so she rushed out of the house at, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock, and she just called at noon and said, I got all my errands done and I don't have to be to work for 2 hours. I guess I'm coming home. Okay. The issue with that is we live a million miles out in the country, and so, like, what a waste of gas. We both did kind of tell her, you're leaving kind of early. Don't know about this. And she was like, no, I gotta have time. This could be cutting it close. So she could leave early. Yeah, no. Oh, why do kids not listen to parents? I don't, like, we're idiots. I don't understand. Why you no listen. We are not stupid. I mean, I guess if we were stupid, I could understand why she wouldn't listen, but, like, we're not. So there's that. But yeah, I may have to pause to avoid the Barkinator being shrill in your ears, but then you won't notice it though, really. So yeah, what's going on in diamond painting, in the diamond painting life? Okay, I need to refresh the putty. I'm not sure what's going on. I just refreshed my putty in this pen, but I don't think it's the holder. I just refreshed this, but I've noticed this in a different kit with different drills last night. It's not wanting to pick up. Putty, have I done something wrong to you? Have I made you mad? Maybe my samples are for some reason like expiring. Shouldn't be. Alien putty lasts forever. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe the cat is like sneaking out here and licking it or something. Let's fill this. Let's try one more time. Let's fill this. And if not, I'll grab one of my tins over here and just do a formula, not samples. Okay. Well, I refilled my single placer, my multi-placer while Kiddo was getting in and settled and the dog was calming down. So that's all you missed. Diamond painting happenings. We just kicked off the Pink and Black 2025 event hosted by myself and Crafty-ish Kristen. I don't even know where to start with that. Thank you guys for showing up and being there, whether you're participating or just supporting and cheering everybody on. Thank you so much. It is shaping up to be the biggest event I personally have ever handled. It's Kristen's first event, and there are so many participants. I think we have somewhere, I mean, I know my list is over 100. It's about 100 and I think we're at 103, and then I have, I think, 3 people I don't think I've received pictures from, but they've declared a team, so I'm not sure if they're just playing from the wings and being on a team, or if they're actually going to participate with images. But we do have somewhere between 103 and 106, I believe, on Team Black. And on Kristen's master list, she's about the same. There is some crossover. There are some of you that are subscribers to both of us and wanted to participate on both sides and be in both, whip parades and such. And that's absolutely fine. That's encouraged. That's dandy. But we haven't had a chance to sit down really and spend the time to compare the list and see how many shared people that we do have. There's some, but not all. And so we're guessing we have somewhere between 120 and potentially, 120 to maybe even 180 individual people total that aren't duplicated on each list. That's insane. That is nuts. That's crazy. It's exciting. It's nerve-wracking. We're definitely excited, of course, but also a little anxious. Hope you guys are going to enjoy the hijinks that we are up to this month. We've got some things planned. However, it has been very time-consuming with so many people and just, Kristen and I facilitating this. We have some support from our, families and stuff like that here and there, but I mean, we're still responsible for making our content and doing our canvases and stuff like that. Now, if I was like, hey, Sundown, can you XYZ? He would be like, oh, of course. And I'm sure Mr. Kristen is the same, but the majority of the work, falls on Kristen and I, and it's funny because we were talking about event stuff and lamenting about like So when do we get to diamond paint? We're diamond painting channels, and we haven't had time to diamond paint. And I was like, February 1st. Welcome to hosting an event, Kristen. I did try to warn her that it was probably going to be bigger than she thought, and bigger than we both thought. It ended up being bigger than we both thought. But I did get that invaluable, juicy little clip. Hope you all saw it. I made sure to blast it literally everywhere that I knew how to blast it. Here in Mushmallow's house. Enjoy. How do I push play?
Yeah. I don't want this used against me.
Tee.
I did not realize. And she warned me. She did warn me. So I'm only going to say this one time. But she was right. But she was right. But she was right. But she was right. That's it. I'm not saying it again.
Including going over to her channel, to her video, and clipping it. I clipped that part and highlighted it for the world, where she says I was right, and what she meant was, as I was right about the event being bigger than I think she thought it was going to be, and bigger than we expected it to be. I sort of felt it coming. And also that it was going to be much more time investment than she expected. And like she said in her video, she was like, poo-poo, you just don't manage your time good. I'm a good time manager. I'll be fine. Whatever, mushy, essentially. And now she's like, oh, I get it. You're right. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kristen. I'm right. I know I was right. Thank you for catching up. But yeah, we've got the event kickstarted off with a live stream. Almost 700 views on the live stream so far, you guys. Oh, wow. I know that we did have quite a few of you, and by quite a few, I mean very, very many, actually live with us. That was super fun. I felt really bad because it was scrolling by so fast. There were so many people. I couldn't address everyone. I couldn't even catch really every comment. I tried the best I could to like take a peeksy poo in case, you know, anyone had any questions for us or anything. Kristen was having some technical difficulties. Her chat was lagging. You know, so we weren't intentionally being snooty and highfalutin. We were literally having some technical difficulties, and there were so many people, and it was so hard to catch every single word. So, yeah, you know, if you were there, we were not intentionally ignoring anyone. Doing the best we could to keep up. We had excellent moderators, did a phenomenal job. I want to say a special thank you to the moderators, KitCatPattiWak, Devil's Angel Madness. We had, for a brief time, we had Leah in with her little blue wrench, but boy, you know, you even type something sideways and she gonna bonk you. So that girl's scary with a wrench. We only let her come out once in a while. And she's got to be on a leash. No, I'm kidding. And then we had Sundown also moderating. So, yeah, our moderators did a phenomenal job. They had all the answers to all the things. They had links. They had, you know, were able to respond to a lot of things on our behalf. And they just did the bestest, the extra most bestest, and we appreciated it. And I wanted to say that out loud. So yeah, we kicked off the event. That was fun. Late last night, I did catch a Team Pink. Well, see, what had happened was, a poor soul, poor sweet soul, declared initially Team Black because she likes the color black. However, as she got deeper into the information about the event and got to know my channel and Kristen's channel, she realized that while she loves the color black more so than the color pink per se, she is and I'm not being mean, she said it herself, a little bit of a scaredy cat in terms of the dark and spooky and creepy stuff. Doesn't like it. That's fine. Not everybody does. I got you. It's all right. Lame, but it's all right. No, just kidding. I'm kidding. But I caught her late last night lurking all alone in the live comments. She left a comment and said, "I feel I have made an error. I declared Team Black before I knew what I was talking about. And after some careful reflection, I would like to know, may I please switch to Team Pink?" And she asked me this. That was her first mistake. That was her first mistake. And I said, "Of course. Come with me. Come here, little commenter. Come here. I'm just your friendly neighborhood mushy. And you're asking your friendly neighborhood mushy, Team Black leader, to please switch you to Team Pink, a color which she hates. You're totally safe with me. Come here. Let's fill out the paperwork." I lured her. I did lure her into a trap. I mean, if you know me. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Mushmallow. I'm ornery. But she didn't know any better. And I'm sure if any of you had been awake and around still and seen it going down, you probably would have been like, "Don't do it, it's a trap." But she fell for the trap. I did lure her. I kept her hostage in the Team Black dungeon until my demands were met. And I issued a demand overnight to Team Pink. And I said, if you want your precious, innocent pink team member safely returned to you, you need to make Team Black happy. I need to see some black emojis, some black gifs and memes, dark and creepy stuff. You gotta make me happy. I don't want any of this pink Care Bear unicorn fart fairy dust stuff. That's not the way to get me to do anything. You want your little fluffer nut, you've gotta pay the piper. Kristen did wake up this morning quite appalled that I resorted to kidnappery. But she did succumb to my demands. She did appease me, and some of you learned quickly that your little pink retaliation tactics didn't faze me. It only made me angry. And an angry mushy is not a return your teammate mushy. So there's that. And I'm a mom. I went through all the stages of childhood, my daughter's childhood, including the terrible twos, which is what you pink team reminded me of with your little pink fighting back. Terrible twos right there. I was like, psh, you don't faze me. You and any of you who are, mothers or aunts or, sisters or whatever, you should have known better. You know that stuff don't faze us. Throw your little pink fits. Go ahead. I don't care. That's not what I asked for. Just come back later when you have what I asked for. Until then, it's just falls on deaf ears, my friends. But no, Kristen stepped up and paid the piper. She paid the price and earned her the safety of her new Team Pink member. But that's what you get when you are roaming the comments. When you're Team Pink and you are all alone in the comments in Team Black's house. That's what happens. You've been warned. Day one, I hijacked a team member and held them for ransom. Yeah, next time I might not give in so easily. I mean, that was just a warning shot. Okay. Yeah, but my point in telling you guys this is that is what you have to expect. Things just fun. I will tell you, no one was offended, hurt, or anything like that during the hijinks. It was all in good fun, and the person whom I virtually was holding captive in the Team Black dungeon did have a safety word. So if things got uncomfortable in any way, they could say the safety word and I would boop delete it all and it would all be gone. So nobody's feelings were hurt. Everybody was having fun and playing along. So please, no one take it too serious. We don't do that here. We don't. We have fun and we poke and we prod and we are friendly little trolls and we play games and we're honoring, but we're not mean. So no meanness occurred. Yeah, we had a great turnout at the live. We have had a great turnout in entries. We have some finishes already. We have some updates. We have some work cut out for us is what we have. Yeah, Kristen and I have a lot of work cut out for us. But happy to do it, excited to do it, and glad to have fun with you guys. We ourselves might not get our diamond painting, be involved in the diamond painting aspect so much this month. And if that's what it takes for you guys to have as much fun as possible, that's what it takes. So we're fine with that. We are fine with that. I don't know about anybody else, but I'll take a diamond painting vacation. Woohoo! No. It's all good. We are happy and excited to be doing this. Just astonished, shocked, floored, amazed. A lot. We just did not anticipate this big of a turnout. So we're honored. Thank you guys for the support. So exciting month. I just hope that you guys are, we get to keep you entertained and yours entertained with our shenanigans as we will be. Yeah, lots of unique canvases. I mean, and usually when there's events, especially when you get higher in numbers of participants, you're going to see some repeat canvases. But honestly, I think I've only seen a couple at best. So, not a lot of repeats. That's amazing. A lot of unique art. Really, really cool. I mean, when you think about it, there's only so many canvases, that you can get in a certain genre, topic, whatever. And quite often, we do have several people doing the same canvas. In fact, I'll give you a hint. I'm going to be, during the event at some point, I'm going to be giving away a canvas. And that canvas is represented by someone else in the whip parade. Someone else is doing the canvas that I intend to give away as a prize. And I was like, ooh, look at that. Watch them be the winner. Congratulations. Oh, you want to do it again? Not telling you which one, so don't ask. But just know that one of the canvases in the whip parade is actually going to be in a prize somewhere along the way. I know where, but I'm not telling you where either. So there's that. I dropped a drill, but now I can't find it. Found it. Whoa. There it is. Found it. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I'm tired, you guys. I'm tired. I mean, being up being up in ornery till late at night makes Mushy very tired, especially when she got up early in the morning. What else is going on? So yeah, we had the pink and black event. We already have hijinks and orneriness afoot. Lots of support, entries, participation. Love to see it. I hope, like I said, I hope again that you guys have fun, and I hope that we can keep you having fun all month long. That is the goal. Oh, I mean, this is going to come out after the fact, but today, as of filming, it is Ilene over at Diamond-Crafts-by-Ilene. It is her birthday today. Happy birthday, Ilene. Happy birthday. I hope it was a fantastic, and girl, let me tell you what, I'm not going to out you like in a video because it's not my place, but you did post your age. I saw it. And I saw you also posted your picture, and I was like, no, you, I don't know what kind of voodoo magic you've got, Ilene. She does not look like the age at which she turned today. And I am jealous. And so, of course, I have to be a troll and get the jealousy out. And, you know, there you have it. I know, call me petty. Whatever. But yeah, that's happening today. Well, by the time this video comes out, happy belated birthday, Ilene. I did send an army, a little minion army of Team Pink and Team Black to her Facebook and her YouTube channel, one of her recent videos. And I tasked them. We'll see who rises to the challenge. I tasked them with visiting her at her page or her at her video that was released today, which for most of you will be yesterday by the time you see this. And I challenged Team Pink and Team Black members to leave her birthday wishes and or general comments of their choosing and represent their team colors in the comment. So happy birthday, Ilene, pink heart, or happy birthday, Ilene, black heart, or love that canvas, Ilene, pink heart. You know, just a comment and represent your team as just a show of support for Ilene and her channel. She is very active over here. She loves coming and supporting the channel over here and doing events, and I consider her to be a friend, and yeah, love and support her. And I just thought it was a fun way to get everyone involved and troll her at the same time. Yay! Other diamond painting news. Whoa. Is there other? There is other. I just had it in my brain. I am going to try to get a Tales from the Kerr whipped out for you guys this weekend. But just like I said, overwhelmed a little bit with the unanticipated volume of participation for this event. And it's a lot of work. So if I have to trim the fat, so to speak, to make sure that you guys have an enjoyable event, that's what's got to be done. But I'm going to work my darndest and hardest. Some personal things also play into it, and we'll get to that. We'll get to the personal stuff in a few minutes. But yeah, diamond painting event, well, not event, but world stuff also, but kind of event related. Rokari Eve at rokari-dpa.com was kind enough to show her support for the pink and black event by creating a entire page on her shop's website dedicated to pink and black images in support of Kristen and my event. And she will be adding new images to that section throughout the course of the month. And even though her pre-order window for regular canvases, the non-pink and black ones, will be closing soon for 2 weeks while she processes orders and gets that taken care of. The pink and black section, oh, that's going to stay open all month long. So you don't have to wait for the pre-order windows to be open for pink and black canvases. You'll be able to peruse, wish list, and purchase anytime during the month, whether or not the pre-order windows are open. Because we're special and our pink and black canvases don't apply to the pre-order window. I will never sing again. I'm sorry. That's a lie. I probably will, but I'm sorry. That part's not a lie. That was awful. Pretty sure everybody's cat's just like, and the dogs, woo, right there. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not really, but I am. Any other diamond painting news that I can think of? I think that's about it. Oh, one other thing. I did gift 10 memberships, 10 tier 2 memberships to Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting. My recipients enjoy. I'm very, very sorry that I'm like, here, have a free month of tier 2 membership on me. And then I'm starting you off with, but some of the perks are going to be a little lacking at the start because of the obligations that I have to the event and some personal reasons like that I'll get to, but like early access to videos, that's going to be spottier and dicier than usual, and because of the event and some other things, and I'm sorry. I'll do the best I can to get you guys your early access as often and as early as possible, so you can see videos long before anyone else, but you will still get your behind the scenes sneak peeks and progress updates that no one else can see, and all that good stuff. All the other perks will be in a timely fashion. The video previews, those might be hurting this month. And my spicier tier 3 members, we did get our Christmas gifts in. If you haven't seen the video, go look for it. We, I mean, I don't know what happened. I think it was a YouTube thing and a holiday busy thing combined. But I know that some of you didn't even know it was there. Like, missed it somehow. Like, didn't get notified or whatever. And didn't even realize that it was there. And then I posted the next one, and I'm like, wow, okay, guys. Because I asked you to pick which one do you guys want to do next, and nobody said anything, and nobody's watching it. And I'm like, something's weird here. But I just figured holidays, people busy, whatever, bad timing. So I waited to get a response, didn't get any responses. So went ahead and had Sundown pick our next whip. And I think that you guys will be happy with his choice. I was shocked by his choice a little bit. Kind of. It wasn't the one I thought he'd pick, but I'm not super surprised that he would pick this one. So, tier 3 members, definitely check out the latest video and community posts to get more information about that. And with that, I think that's about all of our kind of like top of my brain, front forward of my brain, super relevant diamond painting world information. I'm sure there's tons more, but I can't think of any. What else? Personal. You guys care? Anybody care about my personal life? Probably not, but I'll throw it out there because it is relevant and kind of intermingles with the diamond painting part a little bit in some areas. So, as many of you know, I've been for the last little while now I've been in and out of the emergency room, and more recently I've been in and out of urgent care. I'm not going to go into like super detail about the emergency room stuff. It's a little personal. If it's gonna, yeah, I'll talk about a little bit here in a minute, not like super detailed. It's but it is gonna play a role in things going on this month. But more recently, I've been in and out of urgent care. I did have to go get an emergency MRI on my left shoulder on New Year's Eve at 6:45 p.m. Yeah, who knew, right? Like, I guess it was that serious that I had to go in on a holiday in the evening and get scanned. It hurt. It sucked. I'm not too proud to admit it, but I think it was like intentional torture, probably set up by Kristen and Team Pink, because I walked into the imaging area and they had their Christmas tree up still, and it was decorated in all pink, and it was so gross. And I was like, oh good, these people are here to hurt me and not help me. That's fantastic. So I kind of expected it, and I withstood the torture like a champ. You guys, be Team Black, you'd be proud of me. But no, I did get the MRI. They said I should have the results by yesterday, which was New Year's Day, or today. So I am awaiting results, but obviously I'm doing this here right now, so I haven't checked for results. I will when we're done here and see if I see anything. Basically, the assessment is that they think it's probably tendonitis or bursitis, one of the two. Of the I guess it's some kind of inflammation in the joint or of the soft tissues in the joints brought on by an MS attack. And there's not a lot they can do for that except for steroids and muscle relaxers, which I'm going to be honest, I've been not taking because my liver oncologist is on holiday break and I have not been able to reach him. And I know that steroids can be pretty impactful on the liver, as medications get processed through our body, you know, by the liver. And I have a bunch of liver tumors, and my liver function is not the best. And so I want to get his approval. I trust the specialist. So before I take anything that could hurt my liver further, because it's already struggling, I want my oncologist to tell me yes, it's okay. And then the muscle relaxer, that's kind of I'm scared to take it baddie boo boo medicine because I do have an anxiety disorder and I do have a prescription for that anxiety medication, and there is the potential for interactions, unpleasant ones like long time or perma naps. You get what I'm saying? Like coma and stuff like that. If you're not real careful with dosages and timing, and I don't know that I almost feel like and this is the anxiety in me, that I'd rather suffer the pain than take that risk. Some of you probably think I'm a baby. That's fine. Think away. Have fun. I mean, I dare you to find a pacifier in black. And if you do, go ahead and send it to me. I'm a big whiny baby. That's fine. But yeah, so there's nothing really I can do to help myself. I've been using lidocaine patches to help with the pain, but that's 12 hours on, 12 hours off thing. So, and really the pain is so bad that it's burning through the lidocaine patches in about 8 to 10 hours. So, and heating pads, doing that. But they did want to do the MRI to make sure that there wasn't a bone spur hiding in there, which I think they would have seen on the x-ray that they took the first time, but I am not a doctor. I don't know. Maybe not. And they wanted to make sure, because I jokingly call myself a tumor factory. I do have rare tumors in my body, not your run-of-the-mill standard benign tumors. I have some super special ones, because of course I do. And they're spreading throughout my body. And as such, they want to make sure it didn't spread to my shoulder. So that's the other like reason they wanted an MRI on top of, because the x-ray is not really going to show a tumor, but an MRI will. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting to hear, is if I have a new monster in my shoulder to join all the other monsters in my body. And that's why I said I was going to talk a little bit about personal medical stuff, but not too much. I'm at peace with my medical situation, and I don't need pity, sympathy, anything like that. It's the cards were dealt. You know what I mean? Life is life. You just do the best you got with the time you got. So that's what we're doing here. All happy stuff. I diamond paint and make videos and stuff to keep my mind off of some of that stuff. So yeah, I don't like to mention it very often, but that's, if you're wondering, like, well, if they think they know what it is, why is she having an MRI and it's an emergency one and stuff like that? They just they're just making sure that it's MS related and not something more nefarious. So but yeah, did do that. Was not fun. Still waiting for answers, and diamond painting until I get them. Yay. And breaking news, shortly after filming this video, I did get the phone call from the nurse with the results of my MRI. It turns out that it's actually degenerative joint damage, basically bone on bone grinding at this point, pretty severe, with an effusion, which is fluid buildup in my shoulder. Ouch. Also, kind of medically related, and that will impact diamond painting, and the reason I brought that up is impacting diamond painting situation in the channel, whatnot. Limited mobility, it's pain and stuff like that. It's slowing me down. Trips to urgent care and emergency room and imaging and all that stuff, it's slowing me down. So that is why you guys are behind in some of your video previews, and why I'm behind in producing content, and why I'm slow in working on my canvases and such. If you've noticed, I'm sorry, but I'm human, and I'm doing the best I can. I'm just faking it till I make it, my friends. I'm just trying to keep up. Just trying to keep up. One day at a time. That's all you can do, is take it one day at a time, right? And then, is that next week? Whatever week the 14th is in, January 14th, I do have a trip to St. Louis with Sundown. We're going to Barnes Jewish. He's got some appointments. I've got all the appointments. I got so many appointments. I am going to see my liver oncologist. I am going to see my OBGYN oncologist, and my new MS specializing neurologist. So lots, all in one day. Yeah. And it's a 12-hour round trip in the car. And so it's going to be a busy, long day. I'm going to be pretty MIA the day before, that day, and the day after for recovery time. There is the potential, if there's a situation grievous enough, there is the potential that we may have to stay for biopsies and or other testing longer than the one day we anticipate for our appointments. And if so, I will inform you guys, and Again, you might be lacking in a little bit of regularly scheduled content because of it. I'm going to do my best to work ahead, but because with all the stuff going on with the event and all the extra work, it's going to be really hard. And my limited mobility, it's going to be really hard to make that all happen as I had initially planned. So I'll do my best, is my point. That is the point. I'll do my best, but I can't make promises. I will try to keep you as informed. I mean, you're not getting every detail, but it'll be a need-to-know basis. So when you need to know something, I'll tell it to you, okay? But yeah, Kristen has agreed to kind of, Sundown will be in and out here and there and, whatnot, regardless of what happens. But Kristen will also be around to help keep you guys entertained and torture you with her pink fluffiness on the Facebook page. That's great. Yay! All right, and we're running close on the time here, my friends. So, oh gosh, let me pick a symbol that maybe doesn't have. I'm gonna waste the rest of our time picking a symbol. My goodness, I want something that jumps out at me, but not something that's really voluminous, and that's kind of hard because it's the more voluminous ones that are jumping out at me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to keep you guys forever, ever. Here, we'll do 9. And hopefully we'll get it done before it's time to go. But if not, it is what it is. Now, I'm not going to leave you guys with this zoomed in, barely worked on section at the end of the video and leave you hanging. What I will do is finish the section, and before I release the video to you, I'll tack it on in at the end of the video, a picture or a video clip of what the canvas status is after the section is completed, so you can see it as a whole. I'll have Sundown hold it up and let y'all see, so we can start maybe figuring out what is this that we are looking at. Bless Eve's heart. I'm a little afraid of her, so I'm a little afraid to say what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it because it needs to be said. I about clawed her with my nails in the face a couple days ago when she was like, hey, I said, hey, I've been working on the mystery painting, look, and she was like, have you seen this part yet? And I'm like, spoiler alert, woman, look at the picture. Does it look like I've seen any certain area of the canvas yet? No, stop. I didn't get any super valuable information. I'll share it with you what she was trying to share with me. So spoiler alert. Thanks, Eve. Spoiler alert. She said something about the floor. I was trying to tune her out. I was like, la 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 la, not listening. I'm not there yet. La 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 la. But my ears did detect something about a floor or a background or something. Floor, background. So we're looking at something with a floor or a background. Sorry, spoiler. I did say spoiler alert. It doesn't. After she mentioned it, I did try to look at the picture again, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't help me at all right now. Cool story, bro. Thanks. Could be a diversion. She could be messing with me and trying to make me see something that's not really there. I don't know. Hopefully it's I don't know, a disassembled Care Bear on the floor. That'd be cool. Is there a mutilated Care Bear in the background? I'm down. I'm down with that. I don't know, though, with these colors, it doesn't say it. I mean, it's a lot of orange and brown and yellow and black. Orange, brown, yellow, black. That's about it. Orange, brown, yellow, black. I don't know. Still don't know. But maybe once we get this section done and see it zoomed out at the end of the video, maybe we'll have a better idea. I am open to your thoughts and suggestions, so definitely leave in the comments below if you're curious. And yeah, guys, I mean, our time here is about done. I've blathered on long enough. I'm sorry, or you're welcome, whichever applies. I hope I've kept you some company, and yeah, just kind of letting you know, checking in with you guys after my holiday break, and got the event kicking off. I am going to do a video in the coming week or two. I would like to anyway. We'll see when I'm a year in review. I'm going to go over all my finishes, not in a great detail. I'm just going to show them to you, you know, kind of maybe a slideshow or something. We'll look at my finishes for the year, tally them up. How many did I do? I know how many I did, but you don't know yet. Let's just say I'm like, wow, I really did that many. Didn't feel like it, but it makes sense. Lots of diamond paintings, and I would like to go over, like, not really resolutions or whatnot, but some, like, I don't know, not really goals either, just things that I'd like to change, things that I would like to work on and be different in the year to come. Quality of life improvements that I'm going to strive to employ on the channel. Yeah, whatever you would call that. A resolution, a goal, you know, BS. I mean, whatever. But we'll talk about some of that stuff. And like I said, I am going to try to get you an alarm going off. It must be nap time, must be over. Sorry about that. That means I do need to go though, but I am going to try to get you a Tales from the Crypt. So look out for that. And just know that the whip parade, I am going to do the best I can to get that to you in a timely manner, but it might be pretty late on Sunday. I mean, it's going to take hours and hours and hours to edit that whip parade for you guys. So just bear with me. Don't think I've forgotten or dropped the ball or anything. Just know that if you wake up on Sunday and you don't have a whip parade, a new video awaiting you, it's because I'm still editing it. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to finish this up, and like I said, I'll insert a picture or video clip at the end so you can kind of see where we're at, and then you can leave me in the comments below. Help me figure it out. What are we looking at? We'll have to see. I can't wait to hear what you guys think after we see this completed section and the picture as a whole, as far as we have it done. And with that, we're done here for this time. Stay tuned. Like I said, wait until the very end of the video. I'm going to say goodbye now, but wait until after that to catch a shot of where we're at on this canvas, and you know, let me know what you think. All right, stay naughty. All right, you guys, here it is with the section completed. What are we looking at? Help me figure it out. Leave in the comments below if you have any ideas. Starting to think more and more on the right. We have a floor of a building and some walls, but I mean, that floor looks a little sus. I don't really know what that is on the floor, but it looks like a wall with some open doorways or windows or something. And Sundown, I can keep talking and see how long Sundown can hold this really heavy canvas over his head. No. Okay, let me know what you think in the comments below. Bye!